Hi y'all, I'm back with another video today, and I did prep my face off camera before I started, and I'm just gonna put in my eye primer, and we're just gonna buff that out, and then we're gonna go in with my Natasha Denona palette, and we're gonna use that orange brown color on our natural crease, and we're gonna pull it down to the corner of our eye. And I did use a fluffy brush. You can use a smaller brush if you want. Don't forget to subscribe to my video and give me a thumbs up. And once we're done with that, I did go in with a smaller brush and I did smoke it out. And once we are done smoking it out, I did use this brown and put it on the very outer corner of my eye to give me more definition. You can use a black on this one if you want, but I rather went with a brown. This brown is a little light, and I did use another brown. I did a darker brown, and I put it on top of this brown. You don't have to use this palette that I'm using right now. You can use a palette that you are comfortable with or the same similar colors. After that, I did do a half crease. If you're not comfortable doing a half crease or doing the concealer on your eye, you can just go right ahead and put the other shadow on top of your eye without the concealer. And once we were done with that, I went in with this palette and I used the blue green on this palette and I put it on top of my concealer. At first I did use my finger, but it wasn't going to the creases that I wanted, so I went back and used that small flat brush and went back into that shadow and plopped it right on there. And once you're satisfied with how much you want to put on there, we went and did our foundation, and however you do your foundation is perfectly fine. We're just gonna blend that out once we have it on our face. And I did put a concealer on my dark circles just to conceal the nasty circles of mine. Once we were done with that, I did go in with my concealer once again and I plotted on my eyes. I did my nose, the forehead, and my chin, and around the corners of my mouth. Once again, you don't have to do this step if you don't want to. This is just me trying to brighten up my face and making it more beautiful. once we were done with that, I did do my translucent powder, and I did it under my eyes, on my nose, on the forehead, and on around my mouth. Once again, you don't have to do this step if you're not comfortable with it. It's totally fine. It will turn out perfect. And then I went in with my concealer powder, and I did the hollows of my cheeks, the nose, the forehead, and the jawline. And then once we were done with that, I did go in with my Natasha Denona palette, and I grabbed that orange brown again, and I did it on the waterline of my eye, and I smoked that out. Once we were done with that, I did go in with my brow pencil, and I used a spoolie. I did not show how I did my brows. I just showed how I clean up my brows, and then went on with that. Once we're done with the eyebrows, I did go in with my bright blush, and I put that on the apples of my cheek. Whatever blush you have is perfectly fine. You don't have to use this blush that I'm using right now. Use the one that you are comfortable with. And I did brush off the translucent powder off of my eyes and around my face. Off camera, of course, as you can see. Once we're done with our blush and satisfied on how much we want, I did go in with my highlight, and I used my fan brush, and I put that on top of my cheeks, on the bridge of my nose, and the cupid's bow. And once we're done with that, I did go in with my liner, and I did my signature cat eye look, wing look, whatever you want to call it. And once again, you don't have to do this cut type of eyeliner. Whatever eyeliner that you prefer to do is perfectly fine, and it's always going to look beautiful. And once I was done with that, I did go in with my mascara. I did a couple coats on my eyes, and I did put false lashes on. Once again, you don't have to do falsies if you are not comfortable with it. It is perfectly fine. Mascara is all you need. And lastly, I did go in with this reddish brown color. Once again, you can do whatever lipstick, liquid, matte, lip you want. I just went with this one because I think it's really pretty. And once I was done with this color, I did go in with another one, and it was more of a metallic lipstick topper. And yeah, so I hope you really like this look as much as I do, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Till next time. And I do have 2 pictures at the end of this video if you want to look at those. And Much love and a happy Friday to everyone.